When is it time to go to hospital for birth? If there's any bleeding, it might be worth checking that out. Some bleeding that's coming out of the vagina could be from the vagina, the cervix, or from the womb, and it may be worth checking that out. Through labour, and when you lose your mucus plug, there can be some blood comes away at that point, and some blood coming as labour progresses. If there's blood continuously running down the inside of your legs, then that might be a sign that there's something more going on, but any blood is worth checking out anyway. If you're planning a home birth, the midwives could come and check you at home. Otherwise, you may be asked to go into hospital to have that checked over. Meconium is the baby's first poo, and sometimes this can happen whilst they're in the womb. You'll see this come out as waters break, and there'll be a dark sort of stain into it. Looks like it would be a baby's first poo. That can be worth checking out. It can be a sign of distress for the baby, and if the baby aspirates or breathes in the meconium, that could make them quite poorly. So having that checked out could be worth doing as well. Sometimes it's not a cause for concern. It depends on what else is going on as well. So waters breaking is a common reason why it can be advised to go to hospital. Once your waters break, there can be an additional risk of infection. So having that checked over can be a good idea. Other people will think that, well, I'd rather not be prod and poked, because being prod and poked can be when infection is introduced. So it's working the balance of risk for yourself and your own individual circumstances for that. Waters breaking can be a sign contractions are about to start or will start, but it may be not. So working that out for yourself is key. But also, waters can break really late into labour once baby is being pushed out. So there's no sort of timing to this. But if your waters break, you may want to consider going to hospital. This is always a choice based on what you feel is right for you. The main thing I'd say about when to go to hospital when you're in labour is when you feel the need. So do you need to have some more pain relief? Do you need some pharmaceuticals, some drugs for that? Does something feel not quite right? Are you unsure? Do you feel panicked and you need that support of the hospital? Those would be the times to go. And bearing this in mind, if you are at home labouring in early labour at home and you feel comfortable at home, then perhaps you feel like you might not want to go into hospital. So have a think about what you might do in that situation. It is better to plan for a home birth, or even I might have a home birth and make sure that the midwives are aware of that plan so everything can be in place. But sometimes these things change in labour, so be aware of that. What if you actually felt okay at home labouring? But yeah, go to hospital when you feel the need.